Welcome back for another fun-filled week of the Uintah Basement.
Yes.
I'm your co-host, the mighty Quinn, out here in the middle of nowhere land. You know, the armpit of Utah.
Yes.
Yeah, Tracy knows all about it.
All about it.
She's involved now. God, isn't it nice to walk around town and say, I'm on the podcast? No. We sound like a bunch of kids.
We don't care.
I'm on a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you been?
Good. I mean, it was a busy week. It was sad. My boss's dog got run over.
Oh, shit.
And so it was sad. Like, It was devastating. And he's like the big tough guy. And so he was devastated. I've never seen him that sad. And he was like trying not to cry. And I'm just like, you don't even know what to say to people, you know? But she got hit by a car.
Oh, damn it.
And it's like, so you're instantly angry. And he has every right to be angry.
That makes me mad.
You know? And it's like, people drive by his house 100 miles an hour. I'm talking about you oil field boys.
I know.
Talking about some other people, you know. And it's like, he's called all these people trying to say, hey, can we get people to slow down? Can you get some law enforcement out here? Can you just bring it out? And he goes, look, of course I'm sad about my dog, but what if this is someone's child next? There's kids that live on that road, you know? So he's pretty upset, and so it's been sad. And then he walks into the arcade tonight to open, and our air conditioner went out.
Oh, shit.
So there's no opening the arcade tonight, and I left him sweating, bent over in the air conditioner, mad about it. So he's had a bad week, like an awful week. So
when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. But was so upset about his dog, he went right back to the same people and got another dog from the same litter. And he's like, I'm getting a dog. I want a dog.
I think it's funny how that you actually can rebound really quick. You're still sad about your dog, but it's real easy to grab another dog and to replace it. It's like, oh, the pain's here. I'm still sad, but let's get another puppy. I've done it multiple times. It's like, well, we didn't even get 2 weeks morning, and we're like, well, we got a puppy.
So they still had one puppy left. It was just kind of weird. And he looked on KSL, and I was like, are you puppy shopping? And he's like, yeah. Oh, well,
man.
Okay. And he goes, I'm doing it. I don't care. I said, do what makes you happy. That's fine. Do what makes you happy. So he went and got his dog's brother. And completely kind of different dog, but he's really cute, named Buck.
Buck.
Little Buck.
Yeah.
So
there's a 2 Live Crew song about the Buck. We won't go into that.
Yeah.
We had some complaints on our website, which I don't really care when it comes down to it. You know, I'm going to vent a little bit, and this is that you guys used to be a little bit better. Now you guys suck. And I was like,
well, sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Ratings show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's how it is. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with Tracy out here, and we're bullshitting. We bring back the past. We bring back stuff that's from the basin that we really need to actually remember that was a staple here in the area.
Well, come on the show. Whoever's not happy, come on the show. Let's hear what you want to talk about.
He's been on the show before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
I'm not talking Cody. But, I put out a really nice post with Donnie and Jason, you know. Yeah. And Donnie, she's been in this community. She didn't deserve something to get pointed in her direction that way. Yeah. You know, so immediately, at least it was on our website, our group site. Yeah. I'm an administrator. So guess what I did?
Took it off.
Delete. But I didn't comment back. And the reason why, because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. So you know who you are.
People change. Good Lord, calm down. You know what I mean?
We're just evolving with what the podcast is supposed to be. So
yeah, I'm cool with it. So.
I am too.
And there's 25 people that don't like me lined up, so go ahead and get in line behind me. I'm good with it.
I've always said, negative support is still support.
There's plenty of people that dislike me. I'm okay with it.
I'm fine.
I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Breath of fresh air, but anyway.
So how's Nashville?
He's fantastic. He had his neuter. He had his big neuter. He was mad, but so he has separation anxiety because he was a rescue, and he was, he's traumatized when I leave him. Unless he's in his house, If he's in his yard and house, he's fine. But any dog hates the vet, because what happens every time you go to the vet? They poke you, they prod you, they look up your butt, It's
just they stick shit up your butt. You're like, what the hell?
My dog's spidey senses are alert. Okay, I turn by the Ballard Church to go to Uintah Veterinary, and I love them. Shout out to them. I love them so much. They're awesome. Okay?
They need an extension, like a 24-hour emergency.
They are crushing.
On staff.
They are just crushed. They crush it down there. I love them so much. But anyway, and they know how he is. But I pull in the parking lot 10 minutes early before check-in, and my dog starts freaking out in the car, and I'm like, calm down, buddy. And he's like, no, he wasn't having it. So I had to drive up the road and back until they opened for me to check him in. And I was like, oh, poor thing. Well, they're like, you can pick him up anytime from 2 to 5. And I'm like, guaranteed they're going to call me sooner. Okay, so I'm just chilling at home. They call me at noon. You can come get him now. I'm like,
you hear him back.
I get there. He was so doped up that he didn't even know, but they said that if I brought him home, he would have a better chance of coming out of it at like all the yucky stuff with me at home being comfortable, and so that was good. But I mean, this dog, my dog was messed up, okay? So I packed him up the stairs. I mean, I'm packing my 70-pound dog upstairs, okay? Get him up to the stairs, and he has his little paws just sitting in front of him, and he has his head up, and he's trying to hold it up, but then all of a sudden his feet slide out from under him on the hardwood. I mean, he was high as hell. He woke up at 4:30, still high. My mom came over. She goes, "Oh my God, you poor thing." So
I want to be sedated.
Yeah, he finally made it out at 7, and he forgave me that night, and he was good to go. So they did a great job. And
has he got the cone of
no,
shame?
he didn't have to wear it. I was so proud of him. Yeah.
They sent one home with us, and I was like,
oh yeah.
I put it on, and I was like, you look like a flashlight. And then he's like backed into the corner, just looking at the corner, going,
get me out.
And I was like, I can't do this. Lick your balls.
Yeah, they're dissolvable stitches. It's fine. No, I tried to put on him, and he wasn't having it. He's like, F you, no, I'm not doing it. So I'm like, all right, let's just see what happens without it. He hasn't even tried. So
when you do it to a cat, the cat sits there and looks up, and you can throw things in it. The cat looks around. It's like, where's that?
They are the cone of shame. They're awful. But no, so thank God we didn't have to do that part. He's been a champ the whole time. Has he settled down? No. But he won't for like 6 weeks.
Well, how old is he?
He's over the age of 1. We don't know exactly how old he is.
All right. Usually if you get him at 6 months, and I've done it both ways, I was like, I'm going to stud my dog out. Mm-hmm. And so we bred it, which I'm never going down that route anymore.
Yeah.
I hate breeding dogs. It's just not my thing. I'm into women, but
thank God.
Thank God. But a year in, the dog was pushy.
Yeah.
Now the one that I have now, I got him at 6 months, and he's just mellow as mellow.
Yeah.
Almost too mellow to where you're like, maybe I should have got you at the 7th and 8th month.
Yeah, maybe we should have waited a little longer. I don't know. My dog's funny.
Because he almost pouts and cries.
I don't see it taking that much out of him. I really don't. And the reason I did it was for health reasons specifically, and most importantly because they're so prone to testicular cancer. Anything that has a bull in it, so bulldogs, bullies, pit bulls, they are really prone to testicular cancer, and I'm not losing my dog. I love him. I love that little creep so bad, so I can't. I'm going to do everything I can to prevent it. And he's going to run off too. He's going to try to go chase women. I know he will, so that's just it. If I can keep him home and safe, I'm cool with it.
You can still neuter them. They hump each other.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I'm completely fine with that. I just don't want him to hump the wrong dog and then I lose my dog because they thought he was aggressive. Because pit bulls get that rep,
They do.
They do. And it's like, it's not the pit bull, it's the owner of the pit bull usually. So,
yeah.
I mean, my dog will lick you to death before he'll hurt you. I mean, I can't say what's going to happen. If someone wants to hurt me, I'm pretty sure my dog would get in your butt. I really think he would.
Some dogs just can pull out and actually know the nature of a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. No, they're my pets. I love them, and I keep saying next time they die, I'm not replacing them because
every time.
It breaks my heart so damn bad.
He's my partner. He's my PIC. I love that dog. He goes everywhere with me. So my car now has remote start, right? And so so I love it. So I can go in the grocery store and there's air conditioner going on in the car for my dog, and he's digging that shit. He's like, "This is what's up, Mom." He's sitting in the front seat and he's all happy. I come out and he's just all, yeah, I get to go with you now everywhere, even though it's hot out here. And he's thinking that's awful, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I can just leave it running. It's locked. Nobody can steal it. It's awesome.
So you made it to the city and you picked it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. Well, I'll tell you how I made it to the city.
Okay,
you ready for this? So I'm a girl, okay? And everyone in my life treats me like a girl no matter how tough I am, like my mom and dad, my boss, everybody. So I'm like, I'm not telling any of them, and I'm getting up at the butt crack of dawn, and I'm riding UTA, riding Greyhound, getting dropped off, get my car, and come home so I can spend my days off home, because I was tired, So I get on the bus and I walk down to Maverick at 3:30 in the morning.
Is that where it's at?
You have to pick it up. You get picked up at Maverick.
Okay. It used to be like Jiffy Pop.
I could have smashed my moped down there, but I was thinking, well, what's going to happen to Julia Sanchez while I'm gone? I don't want anybody messing with my girl, you know?
Big old bike
so
chain.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Around the red box.
I'm just going to walk, okay? I go walking down, and I get there, and this little team, you know, the bus pulls up, and they're like, he's like, are you Tracy? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, are you going to see my ticket? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, whatever. Get on the bus. We start pulling off, and some lady starts to sing at the top of her lungs, playing her phone on loud as she can. It's 4 in the effing morning, lady. No one wants to hear your shit. Put some headphones in and shut your mouth. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go to sleep right now. Oh, no. The one guy asked her to be quiet. So here goes. You know me. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say something, right? I go, hey, that's not what we're going to do. And she's like, what'd you say to me? And I go, you fucking heard me. I said, do not make me walk up to the front of that bus. And she's like, bitch, what are you going to do? You're going to do shit. And instantly, inmate Tracy comes popping right out.
Inmate 001.
Yeah, bitch, I did 4 years straight. I'll mop the floor with you. I said, I'm going to punch your teeth down your throat and then punch you in your throat so you choke on them. You understand me? Yeah. And she's like, she looked at me all traumatized. The bus driver looks back and goes, I'd probably shut up if I was you.
So this is Greyhound, not TSA.
So she sits down and everyone's like, oh God, thank you. And I'm all, you're a grown man. How come I had to deal with that? You know what I mean? But anyway, after that incident, it was perfect. I went to sleep, slept the whole way there. But let me tell you something. The Greyhound bus stop in Salt Lake City is awful.
Is it?
There was so many homeless people sleeping on top of each other, and it stunk. Ooh. I'm not kidding you. The door comes cracked open, and I'm like, I gagged. I don't do stinky.
Well, you saw in the news that there's somebody that's been serial killing down there.
Really?
They've been killing the homeless people.
Yeah, so I get off with this other lady, and she's traumatized. Like, she's never seen anything like that. You could tell she wasn't. She's kind of walking close to me.
I said, talk shit to me, huh?
Yeah, I go, stay close to me. We're going to be just fine, you know? And we walk in, and she's like, I go, oh, my God, that smell. And so we try to leave, because I have a lift waiting for me right out in front, just waiting. And I go, did you call a Lyft or an Uber? And she goes, no. And I go, call one right now. And she goes, okay. And she's on her phone, and she's getting it ordered. And my Lyft's there. And I'm like, you're going to have to wait. Charge me, whatever you got to do. I'm waiting with this lady, right?
Yeah.
But to get out of this building, there's 6 glass doors on the front of this building. Every one of them were zip-tied shut. And I'm like, am I trapped in here? It was the weirdest thing. I go to the office where they're selling the tickets, and the lady's like, I go, how do I get out of here? And she goes, oh, go way back there to the end of the doors. I'm like, what? She goes, Clandy. I go, why is everything zip-tied shut? This is a fire hazard, a fire concern. I go, and it stinks in here. Let some air come in here, you know? She's all looking at me like, you're a problem, you know? She's like, have a nice day. I mean, that was her voice. I'm like, you shitting me right now?
Pretty girl from the country, come on.
We get to the end of the doors, and the lady's just looking at me. I go, I'm not going to leave you till your lift gets here. And she goes, oh, God, thank you, you know? So I sit there, my Lyft driver's like looking at his watch. I'm like, you're getting paid. You're fine, you know? So finally her Lyft shows up, and she gets in, and she's like, thank you so much. I'm like, you're welcome. And I get in the Lyft, and he's like, I guess that was really nice of you. And I'm all, yeah, I guess so.
Speak up to me on the bus again, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, there's people, there's all kinds everywhere. But yeah, the stink that came out of that place,
wow,
not impressive. I was traumatized. I don't know how anyone would dare take their children in there and get on a bus. Like, they got to do something about that down there. I understand there's a homeless problem, but
why does it have to be downtown Salt Lake for a metropolitan stop?
I don't know. It's awful.
Is it just because they stop there and then all the sites are there? I mean, because, you know, even the train station down there by Pioneer Park, you know, is like, well, this isn't a good area. Maybe let me off somewhere. I
mean, I'm telling you right now, I feel like you need to move that shit to an industrial area and then do like some kind of transportation and put people into the city where they can get, I don't know. Most people Lyft and Uber out of there anyway. Yeah. And if they're not, they're up to no good, so let them walk. I don't know. Yeah. It's awful. It was awful.
Up to no good, good. Rancid song.
Yeah.
I haven't spent much time. I've done Uber, but I've never done Uber in Salt Lake.
Oh, you haven't?
Just Los Angeles and places like that, because we've flown in.
Yeah, I've done a ton of Uber and Lyft. Yeah. I have, and I like them.
It's cool.
I think they're cleaner than cabs. Like, I've been in a lot of cabs, too, and they stink. They're dirty, usually. Like, But I think Uber and Lyfts are like the person owns the vehicle, so they're nice and clean. And I mean, I've had Uber drivers pull up and be like, "Would you like a bottle of water?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, these guys know what's up." And I tip the shit out of him, and I guarantee he gets tipped all the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just all comes down. And then like the one that picked me up that morning, I mean, he knew I didn't want to talk. He knew I was tired, so I was just like, he didn't talk to me, and I love that. I love that. You know, when they just say where you going, you tell them, you're like, "Okay, bye." They already know where you're going, but they're just like, well, he asked me, "How are you?" And I said, "I'm tired." And he said, "Okay." And that's all he did. And he just kept the radio down and just let me be quiet back there. And I love that.
So we went to Universal Studios, and we flown into Los Angeles, and then we Ubered to the areas that we needed to go.
Yeah.
We usually rent a car, but we were going to Santa Anita, watch horse races. We're going to all these fun parks, and I was like, you know what? You guys always rely on me when I'm out of town to get a rental car and be the driver.
Yeah.
Well, damn it, this time I'm going to go somewhere, and I'm going to drink and enjoy myself.
Yeah, that and not deal with the traffic and the bull crap and trying to find the place. They know where it's at. You can enjoy your ride there.
So I was like, we're going to Uber, we're going to do this, and everybody's like, "Are you sure that's what we want to do?" I said, "No, that's what we're doing, because I'm not driving on this one. I want to have a good time too."
Good for you.
And so we get into a vehicle, and I have no idea the Los Angeles layout, but we get in with this black guy, and nice guy. I get up in the front seat with him because I always get pushed up in the front seat anyways. You ride with him, you be friendly, you know.
Yeah, like the console or the bucket, you know, girls have it like that.
Yeah. I get in there, he starts talking to me, and he's like, I do this for part-time.
Yeah, they make good money.
I was like, "Really?" He said, "What do you do for a regular living?" He's like, "I'm an actor." I was like, "Oh, I imagine everybody's an actor down here, you know." I mean, he's like, "You've probably seen me. I'm in The Punisher. I'm the only black guy in The Punisher." So I Google it, and it's no shit.
It's him.
It's him.
You're like, hell yeah.
I was like, "What the hell are you doing in an Uber car?
Yeah.
You're an actor." He's like, "We don't make as much money as you think. You land a good gig.
Yeah,
it pays a little bit, and then you got to pay your manager fees. You can do this, and then you have to keep acting. So these Ubers are part-time. You take it when you need the money."
Yeah, you get to work. You pick your schedule is the best part of it.
Yeah, and I can't remember the guy's name. I could probably Google it right now, and we'll find him.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and I mean, I thought he was feeding me full of shit, and he drops me off. I Google it, and I was like, I should have got his autograph.
Well, they have Uber Black now. Do you know about Uber Black?
No.
Uber Black is for you to drive it for Uber Black, your vehicle has to be black. It has to be a certain year. And so they're the higher end, nicer new cars, but if it makes you feel like you're an executive. So you can pay for an Uber Black car, which is more money. But when they pull up, you're riding in a Lexus, a BMW.
I just like the economy one that's cheap.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a cheap guy.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to Econo. I'll wait the extra 10 minutes. I'm a cheap.
It's like, is it a 4-door, and will it hold my suitcase?
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that do the Uber Black. So, and that's a new thing, and it's catching on out there.
It's like almost when you're renting a vehicle, though, that you have the option of all these sports cars and Jeeps and stuff like that. And you look at the fuel economy on them, and you're like,
I'm good.
Just going to get that 4-banger over there. Nissan Versa.
I'll take the Geo Metro.
Yeah. You're rocking it out. You're like, has this got satellite radio? I showed up in Mexico, and we rented some Nissan, some 3-cylinder I'd never even heard of. Nissans down there. And great, fun cars. We had a great time. But I had satellite radio with me, and I put the little thing up on top of the and the guy's like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Satellite radio, because you guys have one station down here."
Yeah, and it's not great.
It's the same thing. Musica is muy bueno. You get out on the deep sea fishing trips. They got the big speakers, the big tuna tower up there.
Yeah.
That's what they rock. Is good old Mexican music. And you're like, okay, you guys got a Willie Nelson or something. You know, what the hell? We've heard enough.
Hank Williams, something. Can we get something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like traveling, though.
I know. I envy you for that. I admire how much you guys travel. It's awesome.
It's slowed down since COVID, but we'll get out.
I feel like it's coming to an end. I feel like things are starting to come
Everybody
around.
at work's getting it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't care as much about it anymore. Everyone's like, you're fine. Go home and lay down.
I took the 3 vaccines. I'm over it. And everybody's like, are you going to go get your booster? I was like, I gave you 3.
Yeah, I'm done.
Why do I need to run back in? I got sicker off the goddamn vaccine than I did when I got COVID.
I do too. I get sick from the vaccine too. So like the first night when I get it, I get a fever, a bad fever, and every single time I have.
I'm in Mexico. It's 98% humidity, 90 degrees outside. I'm freezing my ass off taking hot showers.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
What's the matter with you?
No bueno. Absolutely not.
The only thing that was nice is the view.
Yeah.
The view, you got the ocean, and then all the girls it was spring break.
Yeah.
They're all undressing across the road down there in Mexico, and you're like, they don't care.
Yeah.
They're out there just taking their swimsuits off, having a good time. They're all sharing one room is why.
Quinn's like, they're naked.
And my wife's out there, and she's like, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just going to sit out here and get some air.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, if you're just looking, it's fine, I guess.
Never hurts.
Yeah. What'd you do?
But you don't touch.
What'd you do this week?
Oh, last weekend. What did I do? Oh, I went fishing.
Oh, you did?
My dad's got a boat.
Okay, nice.
So we had to go try it out, get the bugs worked out, which we got more bugs. But we had a blast. Went to Soldier Creek and fished for some kokanee. And we lost every bit of his downriggers. They're down hole. About $500 worth of shit went down hole. I lost all my lures. And Dad's starting to learn how to use the fish finder now.
Okay, nice.
What depth are we?
Maybe next time.
We're only at 40. Our downriggers are at 45, Dad. You look at them and go, oh, shit! But it's a live and learn. It's fun. Probably in 2 weeks, I'll be on an 8 and 6.
Nice.
So I'll get to do some more of that fishing just in time for winter coming along. Yeah. Fall weather's hunts. Yeah. The podcast is going to start livening up and sparkle. We're going to start talking about hunting and fishing again. And it'll be fun. And sports.
Nice.
So, did you get a team?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you my team. Okay, you cannot tell me I can't have this team. I have to pick this team, and this is why. I had the most adorable 5-year-old child. He's in the arcade, and he's rocking a Cowboys jersey. Oh. And he comes up to the counter, and I mean, he's got the hat, the jersey, and he's about that life. This little kid comes up, and I said, you like the Cowboys? And he goes, oh, let me tell you about the Cowboys. This little boy rambles on and on about, I don't remember what he said. I don't even know what the quarterback is. Excuse me. Anyway.
Zach.
Okay. This little boy is like stating all these facts about this team. I mean, he is just a diehard, okay? And I go, well, I'm looking for a team. And he goes, well, you need to pick this team. I mean, he just sold me on it in 10 seconds. And I couldn't tell him no, Quinn. He was so cute.
I'll go with you.
He was so cute. And I was like, and he's the only one that's ever said a damn word to me about what team to pick. And so in all honesty, I'm going with the Cowboys because I have to because this little kid. So Chase, I am now a loyal Dallas Cowboys fan, buddy.
Oh, you and JD Osler.
Cutest thing. I had to do it. It was meant to be.
Well,
I mean.
Good luck.
So,
good luck with that one.
So my little daughter-in-law, she is Wisconsin, the Packers. She is a diehard Packers fan. She tried, and I was like, I already promised. I can't not tell this little boy. And she's a school teacher, so she's like, fine, I'm going to let it go this time, but that's it. So
I love Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, she's a big fan.
Their quarterback's prima donna. Yeah, Angel, listen to this one. He's a prima donna asshole.
Okay.
When his team's losing, he's a crybaby like Tom Brady. But not like you listen. But the Cowboys, biggest rival for San Francisco 49ers of all time.
So our teams are going to be against each other is what you're saying.
Yeah, always.
So we're not supposed to get along.
No, we're not supposed to get along.
We're going to.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe we'll change it. Maybe.
Yeah, me and JD, we get along real well. I mean, and when it comes down to it, he's always been a Cowboys fan. The Basin is notorious for Denver Broncos and Cowboys fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Picking the cute 5-year-old every single time.
The cute 5-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, he was about it. And he pretty much told me I couldn't.
Wait till you see Zach Prescott.
Well, he told me, is he cute?
Yeah, he's a cute guy.
Okay.
The people call me out, but you know what? I'm secure with my skin.
He's secure with his manhood.
Yeah. He's a cute guy.
All right.
Their running back, he's got one of those. He looks like the Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
What was his name?
But is he good?
Oh, he's good, but he's got one of those rings in his nose too.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Weird.
He is a weird dude.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still staying strong.
He's your team.
I'm standing strong.
He's your team.
Let's hear about the bad people on your team. I'm going to have to go and do some research so I can talk proper shit.
There you go. That's how football works. That's how football works. Who do we have that's shitty?
Okay, so when is preseason or the preseason games end? Like when does everyone want to really start watching football? You know how you told me like the little pre-games?
September 12th or something.
Okay, it's coming up soon then. Okay.
Yeah, these are like all the people that you don't know that are playing.
Yeah,
they're trying to make the roster. So you don't know how they're working. And I mean, like our quarterback, he's a good quarterback, but they haven't seen him. So we're second string quarterback running, which is going to be the starter for the year, Trey Lance. He's young, dumb, and full of stuff.
Yeah.
But
he's about that life.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's athletic. He's 22 years old. How would you like to be 22 years old with
making millions?
Millions.
I mean, who wouldn't? God.
Let's just help him. I would fake an injury.
Like, I'll help him spend it responsibly.
I mean, like, I'll redshirt it again this year if you guys want me to.
I mean, I'm going to do whatever. For $1 million, say whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, the quarterback that actually was there before stood behind Tom Brady for 7 years.
Okay.
Collected a paycheck. Didn't have to go on the field. Just practiced. Had a good time. And then he goes with the 49ers.
So he's really doing the right thing then.
Oh, yeah, he's making money. And he's like totally single and playing the field. And,
just partying it up. Living
like
that life.
the total cover of GQ magazine kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G.
Cute, huh?
Yeah. Cute guy.
Stunning. Okay,
Italian.
Yeah. Italians are pretty.
Yeah.
They are.
Both ways. Guys, girls.
They are. They're beautiful people. Let's just say that.
Marilyn Manson. Beautiful people. They're beautiful people. I do have criteria that we never went over.
Okay, let's hear it.
And you actually sent it to me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dude, I heard today.
Okay, let's hear it.
Do you remember the song Joe Walsh, Life's Been Good to Me So Far?
Hum it.
My Maserati does 185.
Yeah.
I've lost my license and now I don't drive. Well, Dirty Heads came out and remastered it.
How do we feel about it?
They destroyed it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah.
I like a good, if they've done it right.
Yeah.
This is like totally remixed.
Because when you do it right, it's a respect. It's almost like, I love this song so much, I'm going to respect you and do it right. But when they slaughter it, it's almost like, why don't you spit in his face? It's awful.
There's been some good remakes, like Limp Bizkit did,
and I'm all about a cover band, and I may get some shit for this, but I do like to go and just hear the old 80s songs, and I'll listen to a cover band all day long, because it's this nostalgia of the songs that they're singing, so I think that they're fun. A lot of them are usually like hella animated, and they're just about it, and they're really trying to put on a show, and I think they're hilarious and fun, and I've seen some really good cover bands before, so.
Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
That was one that did pretty good. Other than he in the middle of it, he was singing it just normal, and they bring the old speak and spell out. You're like, what is this cheesy shit here, you know? But and then David Drain with Disturbed.
Okay.
He redid The Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel. Okay. That took a second for me to catch on, but then I was like, he nailed it.
Yeah.
It was word for word. It was good. But here we go. And I tried doing this with Jason and Donnie. And they were just so sidetracked. And we're having a good time over here. And Jason's like, how. He's singing LaGrange off of ZZ Top on remaking the songs. I was like, how many beers have you had here, Jason? You know, he's like, I'm on number 3.
Maybe he's a lightweight.
Yeah, he was drinking Twisted Tea. And I always have that comment. You can't trust a guy that doesn't drink beer.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Shout out, Jason.
It is kind of weird.
What was your favorite food when you were a child?
So I still eat it too. I eat macaroni tomato sauce with sugar. I love it.
With sugar?
I always have since I was little. My mom said I wouldn't eat anything else. I'd bring her a can of tomato sauce and sit in her lap when I get hungry because I wouldn't eat unless I wanted to. I was a very stubborn little child. So that was how I rolled, and I still love it. It's my comfort food.
Yeah, that's like a poor man's goulash.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
Okay. I'm always. I do like cheeseburgers. That's like my favorite meal.
Me
but
too.
if I don't have to choose that, and it's just like a hurry up, quick. Dude, a hot dog's fine for me.
Oh, I ate hot dogs last night. Yeah, but I like all beef hot dogs. I don't like the other kind. Because here's the deal. My dad worked at a John Morrell hot dog factory, okay?
Lips and assholes.
And he came home and he ruined that for us.
My dad did the same thing.
So it's like, I have to, I'm a snob.
Yeah.
I have to have a good all beef hot dog. If I'm starving, we'll eat the other ones, but I have to cut it in half so it's not so much meat. I have to fry the shit out of it. Like, I want it burnt.
All right.
I'll burn it, and then I'll eat it. Yeah.
I actually boiled hot dogs the other day like my grandma did. I was
and
like, I got to try this. They blow it out. And you're like, nice.
Yeah.
You eat them, you're like, yeah, it's kind of like, the textures changes.
So creepy.
But then you put them in the microwave. They get blown up. They're like, wow, that son of a bitch blown completely out on the
Who
end.
knew they go that big?
They get big and then they go,
Ew, they're
they
sick.
split. Look like a red rocket off of a pit bull.
Yeah, true. I know a little bit about that.
Okay, what's this is funny because you and I went through this and iPods. What was the most played song on your iPod? I didn't have an iPod. We had iPods as adults, but as kids.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm gonna say, when did iPods come out? I gotta have a time frame here.
I bought my first one out of the old Walmart in Fresno.
I was married, I think, when I got my first iPod. Wasn't I?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I was married then. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably say. Probably some Gwen Stefani, or probably
really?
I don't know. I'm going to say probably, I can't even think about my music choices at that time. I was probably pretty high then, Quinn, so let's be honest.
Well, we both drinking, having a good time.
I'm still a little more than drinking.
Metallica, Master of the Puppets, Orion.
Yeah.
I played that all the time, and then I would rock Mother, Tell Your Children Not to Walk My Way.
Hell yeah.
Danzig.
Yeah. So, Rob Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember having that on my iPod, too. Because we went to the concert, and they asked me to go backstage.
Was it White Zombie or was it Rob?
No, it was White Zombie.
Okay.
So they asked me to go backstage, and
nice.
my ex-husband lost his motherfucking mind. He was like, "You go backstage, I'm leaving you here.
I'll
Like,
leave you forever.
I'm sure these boys will give me a ride home."
It's just once.
Yeah.
Just
and
once.
So
I mean, he's famous.
Because he cried about it so bad, but I was going to go backstage for sure on that one. So, but yeah, I definitely remember having that on an iPod. And I remember my iPod was old. Like, do you remember the big, thick silver ones? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the disc inside of them still?
Yeah. That's what
I think
the one
mine,
had.
I still have one. It's my first one that I ever bought. Because I've had iPods since that have been Apple and whatnot.
Yeah.
But mine was like a Magnavox, and it's in our camp trailer. And when we go camping, the kids have heard it so much. They're like, Dad, can you play that old music that's on it?
Old music.
Well, it has old country on it, too.
I love it. That's cute, though.
So, I mean, it's like campfire music. So we break it out, and they're like, I haven't heard this forever. And then it will do some Pink, and it'll do some Kesha and stuff like that.
Stuff.
So it's not that old.
Right. It's not.
But it's old enough that you have to keep it plugged in because the battery won't stay charged. Good old batteries.
I had some phones like that, too.
Yeah, same here.
I carried the
now
cord
you get
with me.
an iPhone, and I've carried this one for 4 years, and its battery still lasts all day.
Yeah, I know. I love iPhones. I'm an iPhone person for sure.
I did the Samsung for a minute, and I think I'm an iPhone person, too.
I'm definitely iPhone.
It's easier to look and smart.
They're stronger, tougher phones. I break the other ones quick. Quick.
Yeah.
I'm hard on phones.
This one, it's all correct.
Yeah, I'm hard on phones. I always have been, but yeah.
Shout out to company phones.
Yeah. It's not cracked. Never mind.
I can't get it back together. I'm sorry. It's not cracked. It's got an insurance policy on it.
It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
No, that was my song that I probably would to go to just to jam out loud in a vehicle, and just like, okay, because like Orion's like 7-minute song, 8-minute song. I mean, somebody will quote me and they're like, "You're wrong," but it's like that. Now, as an adult, I don't know if I have favorite genre of music, favorite. I just
so I like all kinds of music, but I definitely, one of my top picks is I love Kevin Gates. I love some rap music, but I also love country. I love Dierks Bentley. My playlist is weird. Like I'm like
learning
some
hardcore
gangster rap, and then I have some country in there, and I have a friend, John Suddy White. I'll give him a shout out. He's mulatto, okay, half black, half white, and he's like, everyone looks at him as a gangster, right? I get in his car and he is bumping Oak Ridge Boys, and I love him for that. It's my favorite. So I'm like,
well,
you're my country homeboy, and we will sing at the top of our lungs. So yeah, I mean, I have all kinds. I have Prince. I have Cyndi Lauper. I have all kinds of stuff on my playlist.
Oh, I rock out a little Toto. Some Africa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's.
And I sing. Do you sing in your car, Quinn?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't care who's with me. I'm training a new guy at work, and I start just busting out. And even if I don't know the lyrics, I'll just fill in the blanks. Yeah. He looks at me like, you're more than welcome to sing. This is karaoke all the time. Yeah. Brought to you by the Mighty Quinn.
Yeah, I'm a singer. I don't care. I sing in my yard when I'm doing yard work. I sing on my moped at the top of my lungs. People are looking at me. I'm dancing on my moped down there. I don't give a shit. I love it. It's fun.
I love it.
It's fun.
Let's go to the next. If my facial recognition will go through on my famous iPhone.
Sorry, I shaved today.
Oh, yeah. If I put polarized sunglasses on,
no bueno.
No bueno per nada.
Mine doesn't work sometimes with just my reading glasses. Sometimes I'm like, it depends on if they haven't tinted all the way.
And I'm too worried about going back through the settings and redoing it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
It's like, I got this set up. I'm not messing with it.
I'm done, yeah.
No fucking with me. Okay, what is one of your favorite quotes? I got one.
Okay, do yours first.
They fuck you at the drive-thru. Joe Pesci, Lethal Weapon. No matter what, they fuck you at the drive-thru. Yep.
I like the quote that's life's not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by how many moments take our breath away.
Wow, deep.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quotes.
I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Or my mom. I'll quote Rhea right now. Rhea, this is for you. Do you want me to wipe that smile off your face?
What was it? My dad used to say, I'm about ready to give my two favorite things, ass kicking and lollipops. And I'm fresh out of lollipops.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it.
Some of the quotes, I guess I could say, nowhere land.
Yeah.
That came from my dad.
Oh, yeah. I quote my parents all the time.
Nowhere land was a CB term that he used to get on the break Channel 8.
Okay, nice.
He'd get on there and he'd go, same exact line.
Love it.
You could break Channel 8. Anybody out there in nowhere land have a copy?
You probably sound just like him, too.
Oh, yeah. We have the same voice.
I love it.
Yeah. So, yeah. and my son does, too. And he calls on the phone. They're like, is this Dad?
Yeah. So, like, my mom's other famous quote is, where's your coat? So, like, my mom goes into a trauma, okay, when you don't have a coat on. So we would purposely, when we pulled up to my parents' house when we came out to visit, we'd tell all of our kids, take your coats off right now to walk into Grammy's house. Because we'd love to traumatize her. She gets out, she opens the door, where are your coats? I mean, my mother, if you don't have a coat, something's wrong with you. Like, she flips out, and she'll go in the house and start getting coats for everybody. Here's a coat. Put a coat on.
We grew up in that negative 40 degree era that nobody's really sat through right now. We have reliable vehicles. We had vehicles that didn't start back in the 80s.
Yeah.
We go to school and you're like, I guess we're riding the bus.
I had one till 2 weeks ago.
We all go through that. As soon as I got one, we're getting another one. Right. We're going to try another one. Okay. What is your favorite outdoor activity?
Fishing.
Fishing. Nice.
I don't know, fishing or riding my moped. Either one. I mean, is that outdoors, riding your moped? Because you're outdoors.
Riding, it's fun. Yeah. I like fishing, riding, hunting.
Gardening. I'm a gardener.
I do get my fair share of gardening. I suck at it, but I'm trying. How about indoor activity?
Crochet. I love to crochet. I get my crochet on. Or paint. I like to do home improvement, so indoor, outdoor, I don't care.
Oh, I like to work. I mean, that is one of my favorite things to do. For some reason, building and challenging myself on something, different trades.
Me too.
I'll jump in. I tile set. I plumb.
Me too.
I do electrical. I do heating and air conditioning.
You do. You do it well, Quinn.
Landscaping and painting.
And I cook.
Not on it.
I'm a cook.
I'm a cook
I love
too.
to cook.
I'm a cook. Not that I've been doing it much lately. My daughter's been doing a lot of the cooking lately here. So
Nice. Yeah.
I just sit back, podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mow the lawn.
Must be nice.
I guess. I feel like I'm getting 46 and they don't want you as much.
Yeah, they don't. It's rude.
Yeah, it's like we'll get somebody else younger with a younger back, and you're like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You know, still prideful.
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you my other favorite indoor activity, but that'll be on our Patreon account, and and it doesn't pertain to anybody else. Okay. What chore do you absolutely hate doing?
I hate cleaning bathrooms.
The baño.
Ugh. And even my own, and I am the only one that uses it. I just don't really care. Yeah. For bathrooms, I don't. They're just gross.
I think I'm with you. Toilets, for some reason, are just not the...
yeah.
When we built this house, I had them build a separate toilet room from the bathroom.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't want to get out of the shower and touch the side of the toilet.
I have a separate bathroom, too. My toilet and sink, I have a half bath, and then I have just a shower room that has my makeup vanity in it. So they're completely separate, and you have to actually walk a partial part of the hall. It's just because of the layout of the building I'm in, but I love it. Everyone's like, isn't that weird? I'm like, no, I effing love it. I don't want to have anything to do with the clean part and the toilet part. I agree, 100%.
You get out, you touch the toilet, you're like, well, better get back in the shower.
Yeah.
No, toilets are not my thing either. Yeah, I will clean them.
I'll clean anything. I'm a clean freak, but it's not my favorite.
I think that's got to be on my list. I do dishes. It doesn't bug me to do dishes.
I'll do dishes too. Yeah. What I do hate is folding laundry, though. That's not my favorite either.
I bought hangers. Everybody gets hangers, and I put a pole up in the, not a stripper pole or anything, but I put this pole up in the behind the washer and dryer, and as soon as you pull it out of the dryer, just put it on a hanger. Put it on a hanger.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in putting it away as soon as it's done too. I can't stand it.
Yeah, there's no reason to have it. And when I was a kid, I'd put it in the closet and in the hamper. I didn't give a shit. Go to school, looked like the camel sucked on it or something.
That's true. What have you been doing before school? I'm not going to tell you.
I ride the bus. It's a long bus ride from Mighton. What is your favorite form of exercise? And I've read your memes on Facebook. So
I hate exercise. It's stupid. You know what? So they say sex is the best way to burn calories, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I have to do anything physical, I want to do that instead of anything else. Let's be honest.
We all do.
However, I would probably rather do water aerobics more than anything because you don't get so sweaty and gross. But I don't know.
How do you not? I mean, when you're having sex, you're like, are you worn out yet? No, I can keep going. But when you're lifting weights, it's like, I don't know if I can lift another one.
You're just like, this is hurting my... So I say this all the time, exercise hurts my feelings. And it does. Like, I just don't... Like, I hate people. Like, I used to have a friend, he was so physically fit, he's just like, okay, I'm going to work out. And I'm like, you're so embarrassing. Stop embarrassing the rest of us.
I know. Some people have, like, the metabolism.
They love it.
They can eat whatever they want.
I know.
It doesn't mean they're healthy. No. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, they actually... They won't gain weight.
But one thing I do love is kickboxing. I love to kickbox. It is really fun. Is it a workout? Hell yeah, it'll beat your...
Mountain biking.
Ooh, yeah.
It takes you places. You have a blast.
Yeah.
You go and see jumps, play, have fun. You're riding, and you're actually feeling good about yourself because you're accomplishing something.
Yeah. I used to like to go down the Jordan Trail in Salt Lake.
You've been riding bike, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's cool.
It was fun.
That's cool. Sex is still number one.
Yeah, duh. Let's be honest.
What is your favorite time of day?
Morning.
Morning. Me too.
Love
I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I've got to spend some time with my grandson lately watching the sun come up because they've been living with us.
Yeah, I love it.
And have him in the morning and pointing out stars, the moon, and the sun just going away, to me, is like This is what this is, man. This is great. And even being on a lake fishing and watching the sun come up.
I love it. I love to get up first before anybody else does and start the fire and just be sitting there in the quiet and I love it.
Oh, you just remind me I got to start cutting firewood and start prepping like a good squirrel.
Right. But I do like a Sunday evening. This is the only time I like summer. I hate summer the rest of the time. I like Sunday evening when it's just starting to go dark. And I like to roll my windows down and turn my music up and just drive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's play that song. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Just for you, Quinn. Doing it next time. I'll sing it at the top of my lungs.
Oh, shit. I had a Burger King hat for you.
How dare you treat me like that? You didn't bring it. What? Where is it?
It's in the back of my dad's truck.
All right. I'm going to give you a hard pass. But I will wear it next time you bring it.
I'll wear it.
You better get it too then.
And I'll wear that Peaky Blinder hat that I've got. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I still got to get it out, but it's like wool. It's hot right now. It's like I ain't wearing that.
You could do it. Here, you could.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Do it.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Do it.
Yeah. What is your favorite time of week?
Sunday, for sure.
Oh, I hate Sundays.
I love Sundays.
Sundays, you just go back to work day.
No, Sunday's my day where I'll chill. That's my chill day. And I also do a lot of cooking. So, I'll make, a really nice meal. I usually do dessert on Sunday. I don't do dessert any other time. But I'll do dessert on Sunday, too. I'll bake cookies or I'll make cheesecake or something else. But, Sunday's the day. If anybody wants to eat good, come to my house on Sunday because that's when I'm doing the dang thing.
Friday nights is probably our best cook night. Saturday nights is bleh. I already ate late. Let's grab pizza.
Yeah.
And Sunday, we're usually on our own as a couple, but kids do their own things and go to the other in-laws, and then that's laundry day. And Sundays is awesome for football.
Okay, perfect. This could be my new day to watch.
Yeah.
Because Thursday nights are not good for me. I'm going to have to watch it after the fact, so...
I got this app on my phone.
Okay, perfect. You'll have to show me that.
Okay, all right, here we go. These are get to know you stuff. So, what is your favorite time of month?
Payday.
Payday, yes. I don't even know when I get paid because it's direct deposit.
Payday, probably. No, I don't know.
That's when I get my allowance.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm the only one that has my money, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about parole day.
Parole day? Is that a holiday?
Usually you always parole. I don't know. I always.
Oh, parole. You have a something you celebrate. I got out on this day.
Yeah, of course you do. It's a big day, especially after 4 years straight, Quinn. That's the only time I've ever really thinking about. I don't know. I don't have a favorite part of the month. I have seasons, but not. What's your
favorite part of the month? No, I don't.
Yeah,
that's maybe the first month because I don't want the whole month to go by. Yeah. That's just an excuse.
The second week because your rent's paid. I don't.
Yeah. How about year?
Favorite time of the year for me is fall for sure. I love fall.
It's coming into. I'm in my. Right now, I don't want the heat to go away. It's God,
I do so bad. I want fall. I want autumn leaves. I want the air to be cold. I want to wear hoodies. Hell yeah. Bake in my house. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my son was texting me. We're podcasting and I'm doing work. We got a wedding coming up.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Next month.
I love that. Good for you guys.
Yeah. So he's just asked me questions about invitations that somebody didn't get an invitation and they're like, "Ooh,
why not?
Why not?" And it's family, but the thing is
you can't invite everybody. You can't afford to invite everybody. Good Lord.
You're right. And generations have changed. And if I got married again, we'd elope.
Hell yeah!
Fuck this shit.
Courthouse shit.
Dude, I got married at 18.
Yeah.
And I met people that I had never even met and seen before.
Right.
And still haven't seen them again.
Yeah. It's like your parents' friends that come.
Yeah, and you're like, form a grin all night. The funniest thing is Scott Richmond, shout out to him. He gave me a box of rubbers.
Hell yeah.
I was so embarrassed at 18 years old.
You opened it in front of everyone?
It was sitting there on the table. And I was like, who brought the rubbers? This bow with Scott Richmond on it. And I was like, Nice. He's like, just in case. And I was like, do you realize I'm getting married at 18?
This is the time when you don't have to use rubbers. We're finally married.
Put two and two together. I'm 18. We're getting married. I'm still in high school.
You're pregnant. Ding, ding, ding.
Doctor says we're in love.
That's hilarious. He gives you rubbers. A little late, pal.
They got used. But car ornaments. But no, there's people there that, and we did like a hillbilly wedding, more or less potluck.
Right.
I had never been to a wedding that
had a potluck.
We had cake, ice cream, maybe cake and mints or whatever, that they do.
Yeah, we didn't have food at our wedding.
But I didn't realize, weddings are big for guys. Yeah. They are for women, but to me it was like, let's just get this shit over with.
I'm going to stay sober, and I'm going to say I love you, and you should be grateful, right?
I stay sober.
That's what I'm saying. Men's whole objective is to, let's just show up, not embarrass her, not be drunk, and say I love you, right?
Yeah.
It's usually how it goes down.
We did get married by Floyd Nelson.
Okay.
He's been gone for quite a while.
I'm trying to think who married.
Justice
I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. No, I think I got married by him, too.
I think he married a lot of us. Mm-hmm. They don't have Justice of the Peace anymore.
They don't?
I don't think so. Who would be the Justice of the Peace?
Who marries people then?
Oh, anybody. You
can get online and get a certificate in 10 seconds, right?
Yeah, well, my son's getting married by his best friend.
Okay, that's what's up.
You get annoyed.
The internet thing.
I went to a Christmas party last year for Leon Ross.
Okay.
And an inmate that got out, when he was in prison, he got is it anointed?
Okay.
Annulled or not annulled?
I don't know.
That's when you get
divorced.
Yeah.
The easy divorce.
He took the classes. He married two other inmates because they were working for Leon.
Okay.
And I was like, this is a Christmas party.
Yeah. That's a basic Christmas party right there.
Right on. This is cool shit. I work for a corporate company. This kind of shit doesn't happen in my company. Small companies are cool.
Yeah, they are. They're funner. People, you get to be more like yourself in a small company.
Yeah. But it's the first redneck hillbilly wedding at a Christmas party I've ever attended.
I love it. This shit's hilarious.
Oh, where were we on this one? I was trying to finish the list because I've been trying to do this list for a couple of weeks. It's kind of just to get to know.
Okay.
Get to know wherever my list is. We got through the time of year, time of month. What's your least favorite mode of transportation? We kind of went over this a little bit.
My moped, of course. I love to ride.
Your least
least favorite?
Yeah.
The bus, probably.
That's what I was like.
I don't know. Yeah,
that's okay. I've been on buses that are comfortable.
It really, it's not the bus. It's always the people. There's always that one person that's an idiot. Truly.
Least form of transportation for me. Oh, I was going to say company truck. The reason why is because I have to go to work.
Well, not only that, and you guys have your GPS stuff in there too. It's like your babysat.
Sits and yelled at me on the way home. I mean, what the hell?
You guys can't just be yourself and drive. If you could just have a fun time driving, it'd be a different story.
So I'll go with that. Company truck. Not that
right.
I hate it because it's a great benefit to have as a company truck because you go to work and you don't have to pay for the fuel to get to work.
True.
So I'd say